Bro said finally. I streamed that long yesterday. I streamed for like 3 hours yesterday. Okay, that's fine. They can hear me on my mic. Thanks for the follow.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
There ain't no damn Hufflepuff. Just like Hufflepuff to you? This ain't Hufflepuff. Can you turn the TV down a little bit? Oh, Mom, Hufflepuff. I'm a whole Gryffindor, bro. Gryffindor in these streets. Hufflepuff.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I am Gryffindor. Man, this shit's still low. I wish it still go overnight. I mean, I have these. I got 2 of these. I need this crap. But I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Buy stuff. I'm broke. Hi, Masil. Welcome back home. Oh, yeah. I love this game. This game is dope. It's a lot of these are all missions. See all these missions? So much to do. Acquire the hell is that? A Dirico coal with a knapsack? Oh, a purple toad in that. What if I don't want a toad? It's like Pokemon Go on this crap. Gotta catch Pokemon. What's a darky called? Darcy Claw? I love this game. I don't know where to start, okay? So that's the closest where he is.
My side of the dormitory is always spotless. I can't say the same for my home.
I can't hear nothing. Oh! What you punched him for? Maybe he's abusing his all the time. Last time he beat his ass. Straight up punched him. These are outside clothes I got on right now. You're like sophisticated. I can't say the word. Sophisticated.
In the world.
Revelio.
We're on the other side of town.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Shut your ass up.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Yeah, he's mad annoyed. Well, I don't want to do it, but I'll do it. I'll do it for you, but I won't do it. Hey, make up your mind. So make up your mind, fucko.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Because ominous be doing too much.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
You're such a baby.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I am not snitching. Especially not to his ass. Well, damn. Let me come out the damn. He's just gonna stand there. Look at his cape, babe. Look at his cape. Babe, look at his cape. It's tucked in.
Come to make amends, little brother. I came to stop this. What is this you brought me?
What is marked? The main mission marked?
It cannot be. All this time. You knew where it was.
I ain't know nothing.
Dead by his brother's hand. He tried to watch me.
This is winter time. You gotta keep them on the scarf.
Let's get out of this blasted place.
Yes.
That's a wonder thing to meet in the lamp chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Sponsor tree. Look at this bed. Got that?
You go pale?
It's only Patrick in the thing. Let's put this here.
Let's go!
Alright, that's helpful.
now. There we go. I should dismount here.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yeah, she up in my little camp chilling with her unicorn.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Student has to say.
This way.
Professor, you received mail. Ragnarok has the last of Brackpool's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is. Godric's heart. Lodgok and Ragnarok were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal with me. Ragnarok is
A centaur. Tread carefully.
repository is.
We gotta walk.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Okay, attitude.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I suppose we should begin.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Wow, something wrong. I'm beating his ass.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts. closer.
Too far. Oh no, I can't do. Ew.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
That's it. Like that it's the word.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Bro ain't hear nothing.
I dream of making a better world. For me.
What's a dream of that?
Merlin, you'd think they would target the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
They got a little change over there.
What in Merlin's name?
That's an old
Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Victor was sinking straight in a bucket.
How you get in it?
Oh, jump over the ledge, right?
The ledge? Oh, wow.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any... Over here!
You dare sleep one of my own? You will fall! Clever!
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Did you hear those goblins? Randall and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Move so slow. Walk fast.
A little more. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Careful. There's a lot going on. Shit. It's like 100 of y'all.
Oh.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Playing on hard.
And you brought a friend. Such arrogance.
Shall we finish? The lamb returns to
You should never have come in. Vicious bloods. Chase into
no patience for these things.
Oh, you can walk it? What else is there? Oh, you can charge people. Beat people up with it?
Should the grip have a powerful charge attack?
All right, I have the egg.
Shit.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
I'm playing on
Let's
hard.
make them count.
I might lose a couple times. What else is there?
Man, it runs fast as hell.
Sit behind a desk all day.
Fast as hell, too. Goddamn.
This shit run back here. What's too much going on?
That's a brilliant idea.
Careful! Rat rope warning is burning intact. You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, our friend?
Let's go.
Back for more. An intruder!
Let me out, son! Stop that! Get Cindy close! Wait! Let me out, son! Hands in the view! Go away!
Never seen anything like that before.
What's that done?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Send her.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
So we're just keeping our dragon egg in our pocket.
It's time you learned the transformation.
Yep, I'm going on vacation, we giving them that again.
Son, I'm glad you're here. Isadora was not at her home. I know. Father. What is it? This Astoria stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion. Everything is much worse than I feared. Nico's right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students. We must gather this.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Why? Because of your arrogance, your obsessions. Any longer. My father, my students.
That's fine, that's the unicorn.
Hmm? Oh, that's fine.
I think I have enough for that plan, hopefully. Let's see.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'm not selling it in the refrigerator.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
It is. You see, we could not destroy
She went
the
that much.
strands of
I think I have enough for it.
The door's always open.
So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden. Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Randall does. You have, and you will, but the repository
repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found.
So the repository is safe from Randolph for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository,
then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps this Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised, as I am sure he will tell you this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an hour ahead to Ollivander.
Who's better, defense or offense?
Depends on your opinion. How you like playing.
Cause look, this one is like 150 up, 6 down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I'm saying what you like, but you like attacking more or defending.
I mean, I gotta kill him to win. It's offense. Offense?
Stop by soon. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to it. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Go to the glasses. Makes no sense. And my defense go up, they go down. That's okay, no.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
You be sure to stop by soon. $1,000 for some damn seeds. This my brother. It'll take an hour to grow. Yeah. I need to find where the hell I can find what's that thing called? Damn, what it's called. Shit. what you want.
Yeah.
Brown tree out.
Yes, Professor Fig said to
Why is bro always like I don't.
Cryptic said you need to have a special wand crafted. Then you bring me the materials. Yes, sir. I have them here. Oh, my.
Seems...
Oh, man.
I will be honest, I have never in this fashion. Repair wands, of course.
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought. Let me see what I can do.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I'm afraid you're on your own.
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature, vicious and murderous.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
I should just stop crying like that.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where are you,
Like that,
Archie?
like that, Natty.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle? He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio?
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Explosion. Okay. Oh, let's disrupt the explosion.
Taking in children now, are we? Definitely.
There can be no
Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
So, Incendio!
Petrificus totalis!
Incendio!
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
They got what they deserved.
Rebellion.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
How lightly. Be as a shadow.
What does that tell us? What does that tell us?
They got what they deserved.
Archie Bickle. How do you know who I am? Your mother sent us to find you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry. We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
What was that?
No, the other nigga tried to use it on me. I don't know it yet.
He tried to off you.
sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother! Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
But set the nigga free.
A biscuit?
No, I've been to that. This is another one.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Let's go!
I didn't do that mission yet. You just finished doing it?
I got it. This is another one.
Oh, no, yeah, I didn't do that second one.
It doesn't get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
right in the bag. Just bag what it is. In the bag.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Alrighty then.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Away! Go!
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
By dark wizards.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life.
Your mama ugly.
A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was.
I know it's
almost
doubling because
forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I turned the game up. I turned on my mic. I think I have 4 columns.
Faster!
Oh, bitch. Oh.
I wonder who lives here.
Oh, nice to see. Time to go a little quicker.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Get down. Wait. Oh, this is where you get the Horklumps. I need all the Horklumps I can get.
Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. That's at least one Horklump. Getting there. Just a few more Horklumps to harvest.
didn't die?
That was a close one.
How I ain't die? Well, whatever it is, I ain't mad at it. Oh, the hump-lump-lumps.
Almost there. What? That's all the Hogwarts for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Weird ass dog, but okay.
This must be Serona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Serona.
Oh, letters on the floor.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Hogwarts. This looks intriguing.
Shane Bardock thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Hogwarts for you, and I found Serona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wing and Weld potion. And Serona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Imagine fighting the trolls, the big old dude, and some wolves. Some wolves. Maybe OD.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horcrux for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Yes, it is. It is a transformer. It's a transformer. It's a transformer.
Resource indeed, your field guide.
Doo-doo in disguise.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone outside.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You knew what it was outside.
I am allowed to leave the
What's wrong with
castle.
Transformer?
I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees.
It is
She sent me an
Transformer.
owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
No, it's not.
She berated me for
Other
not
words
keeping
are.
a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Other words are offensive, not Transformer.
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If
What was I
someone
saying?
had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her
No
little
way.
gazelle. Is that a term of endearment?
That's respectable.
It is specific to me. I am the unusual
That's a
creature in
respectable
Hogsmeade
name.
she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until
That's
now.
not funny though.
Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Oh, okay.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Period, Pooh. Period. Gotta go freaking Pokemon hunting. Oh, Lord. It's like playing Pokemon. What is this one? Dari Claw and Giant Purple Toad. I only got 3 of them. 6. I don't get it all day. Yeah, no fast travel.
can't imagine how inconvenient
sister.
travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, look at that little flower looking on you.
Faster!
What is that?
Huh?
What is that? A squid?
Might be the final boss. I don't know.
Looks like damn already. Come over here.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah, little nasty toads.
Come on.
That's like two girls, a girl and a boy. Alright, now we gotta find the nasty.
Color.
No. 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 What's this? No. Did I ever see one of those before? Potato. Damn, shit far. Alright, fuck it. We're on our way.
Time to go a little quicker. Go!
Fly like an eagle.
Revelio.
Bro said Hufflepuff. Wait, not Hufflepuff. Big Gryffindor. Big Gryffindor. I just do home. Yeah, no. I put on what I'm wearing. It's an emoji for me. Oh, let me go pick up that assignment too. That shit gotta be done by now.
Haven't seen this many plants here before. That was a damn wrong. God damn it. I think it's a Drizzlewell. Oh, I can add them in separate. I'll put him back in.
I'll look after you. Professor Howin will never believe this.
I just know this ugly ass staircase. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the little things. They're so cute and fat. Oh no, I mean to put this back in the bag.
Everything's all right now.
My bad. Let me go back out. But I don't want the little thingies with the other little bill thingies. Did it just burp? It's like a little baby. That's not the cutest thing ever. Is that on the floor?
There's a wolf. Oh, tell me.
Wait, look at it, look at it. Look at it. I rub his belly. Oh, it took the brush. Toad should be over here.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
God, this is annoying.
I'll look after you.
I'm dying. Every time I come in here, y'all hungry. Oops, sorry. Come back, come back, come back, come back.
Proud of all the potions
See you, yeah, totally.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Yo. It's like the second to last mission anyway.
It is?
Yeah, no, I'm playing.
Hard?
After this is one more.
You got quests?
Huh?
You got quests to do?
This is what I'm talking about.
You got quests though?
I'm talking about main quest, man.
I know. What you mean main quest?
Man, it's only, it don't last forever. There's only 43 main quests.
Oh.
The second to last one.
I'm talking about the main story.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
That's not a quest.
Yes, it is. It's called quest.
Main quest?
Quest? Yes.
So just say main story. That's weird. Who calls stuff main that? Okay, I use that on something else. What's a disregard call? God damn it.
proud of all the potions.
That sound like a boss match.
Hmm?
I said that sound like a boss match. Why would we need so many puppets? I might have to Google this one because I don't see this then anywhere. We're gonna have to Google that one.
Oh my god, I'm fucked, bro.
You died.
She's annoying.
You're in the background.
There's only one more mission left. There's only one more fucking mission left.
Where is that at? Like in the middle? Still? Where the heck is this?
Oh wow.
What?
I changed the wrong shit.
What the heck is that? I'm gonna go swear. I don't know where it is. Ugh.
fucking dodge this shit, bitch.
You don't look that hard.
Ah, forgot about that shit.
You standing in the heat, babe.
He's not doing that anymore.
Your health went down. What you gotta do to get the ancient power?
Just hit him. We talking about the ancient bar?
Yeah, like get more.
All you gotta do is hit him, huh?
No, I said to go there, like raise it up.
Oh, it doesn't raise it up. You can get more bars.
Yeah.
I told you, you ain't listen that time.
I know. I said, what you gotta do when you get there?
Nothing. Just go through them.
I just go through it.
Are you about to do it?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't really that important because by the time you get them, you don't really use them that much.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Yeah, I thought I dodged this shit.
Died.
Yeah,
Is it hard, Seth? Horace?
very much. Game about to end. The game about to end.
thing made me want to burp.
Oh, man.
Oh, I said these frogs make me want to burp.
What the fuck? Oh, man. I didn't know Answer was a move. Yeah. Come on, bro. For real? What the fuck?
You just said a shiny toad.
Everything's all right now. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Oh my Jesus. Fuck.
She said, oh my Jesus.
Off on another adventure, are we?
is everything alright? No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital. Beets for feet.
How hilarious! I mean, how terrible! Horrible!
Truly, you and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster.
Fuck.
Turning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Yes.
Thank you for your help.
Now you
My family is indebted to you.
That's quitted. That's
One
funny.
more mission anyway. It's done. It ain't done.
You do your side quest?
Say it again. It's side quest is whack. I did all the side quests.
Hey, whack. Make the game last long. Look at you running into shit.
First of all, I was fixing the fan. The fan.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick. Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit... Welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Lavender, look at that. You're a natural. Crucio! Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.